You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the go. You know the thing.
$7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Get your words straight, Jack.
As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Liberal people, dumb people, liberal people, dumb people, liberal people, dumb people, liberal people.
Look, talk about education. I propose that what we take is those very poor schools. School, not daycare. School, schools. The Title I schools. Triple the amount of money we spend, from $15 to $45 billion a year. Give every single teacher a raise to the equal raise of getting out of the $60,000 level. School, not daycare. School. We bring social workers into homes. Crazy. The teachers are I'm married to a teacher. My deceased wife is a teacher. They have every problem coming to them. We have to make sure that every single child does in fact have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds go to school. School, not daycare. School. We bring social workers into homes of parents to help them deal with how to raise their children. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. I gotta go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean what I say when I say it.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black, and you ain't black, and you ain't black.
Bad deal. Should have never been thought of.
Then I have an Article 2 where I have the right to do whatever I want as president, but I don't even talk about that.
Good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Bottom line, the American dream, the great American dream versus being a socialist hellhole.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do?
I get your words straight, Jack.
The worst candidate.
I get your words straight, Jack. I get your words straight, Jack.
I feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
Is this thing on? Hello? 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 Hey! Alright, so, this is on. It's, episode 1092 of Above It All. So we got the microphone in the shot, of course. You know, maybe this is, try that. Let's do that. That's not good. There you go. Got the microphone in the shot. I got my coat right here. I have not brushed my hair this morning. I'm a complete mess, but what are you gonna do? Hello everyone in the chat room. We got Daniel, Billiard Dilliard, JL, Rick Geek Clown, Rice Clown. That's also Sailor Nasheed, Classical Anti-Fascist, JNez78, Yodeler Yodels, Desert Ren, Spats Cannon, Nicholas Nordland, Bodan, Top Damage Wizard, and there you go. Jen Bennett, hello. So again, I just want to say thank you all for watching this morning. I had like a little bit too much to eat last night, and I had like food poisoning or something. I don't know, either that or I just had way too much to eat. So last night I felt really sick and I kind of slept for like 12 hours. I feel great though now, but I'm a little I'm still drinking my coffee. I'm a little late, you know, I'm a little whatever. Probably gonna take a shower as soon as this stream is done, because I forgot to yesterday. Well, I didn't forget, I was going to, and then, you know, I couldn't really stand because my stomach hurt, so then I chose not to. How was the inauguration yesterday? Did I like it? No. What was my impression? It was boring. Can I recap real quick? Maybe. It was boring. I didn't like it, and I'm glad it happened, and it's certainly going to be a hell of a lot better than Donald Trump. So that's my opinion. I'm not a huge Biden fan. So I've got a few things that I want to get into today that I thought would be of interest to the viewer base here over at Above It All Industries. And so here we've got Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's got a Twitter page. She's got like a Twitter page going on. And in this Twitter page, she's got some cringe shit that she's posting. So, 6 minutes ago, she's tweeting. So let me scroll down. And so, as you might know, she has claimed that she will be filing articles of impeachment today. So, we'll see if that ends up happening. That's what she said. So she tweeted this out 13 hours ago. There's no audio, but it's pretty funny. Text impeach to 55444. I refuse to be silent on how Democrats are attacking God's creation. What? Oh, wait. Oh, this is on a White House website. Okay. Nancy Pelosi and House Dems passed rules erasing gender pronouns and family names, which is a denial of God's creation and is evil. Now Joe Biden is assigning a transgender pediatrician as Assistant Secretary of Health to oversee all matters of public health. Yo, awesome. That's cool. Holy shit, I didn't even know that. Normalizing transgenderism and pursuing public health policy of gender reassignment surgery in minors under 18 must not be allowed. Whoa. Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm just scrolling through her Twitter feed. I had no idea that she was tweeting about this. Holy shit. Hormone therapy and gender reassignment surgeries are extremely dangerous to long-term physical and mental health of children. What does that mean, long-term physical and mental health of children? Or does that mean they're going to be staying children? Like, what is that, long-term? What is the long-term health of a child? I don't understand what that means. As a former competitive athlete and mother to a daughter who is a D1, what is a D1? I staunchly oppose biological males in girls/women's sports. Well, apparently, Biden's doing... Oh, shit, we got pronouns. Oh, shit. Oh, yo. This is why the left's pursuit to cancel gender and erase whose image they were created in is completely evil. We got gender pronouns on a White House website. Marjorie Taylor Greene having a meltdown. Anyway, she apparently is going to be filing articles of impeachment on Joe Biden. And I guess they're going to be talking about transgender people a lot. What else do they talk about now? They being the right wing, of course. But either way, this is going to be really interesting to watch unfold. Seeing all the Q people going crazy and they're just kind of like living life in like La La Land. It's pretty great. Some of them are going to be broken. Some of them are not going to be broken. But, nonetheless, we will have some Q ball motherfuckers up in here. Alright, so, this is actually an example of a Q ball motherfucker. So here we have a video that I am partially under the impression that this is satire. But that's only because I know for a fact I could pull off satire this good. So I know I could do this, and therefore that must mean that this is satire, but let's watch.
President Trump, if you see this, please save us. I don't even see our American flag anymore. Biden's talking with some kind of crazy flag. This is America. This is our land. Please, President Trump. Please, please.
I got bad news for you, lady. There is no such thing as President Trump. He's not president anymore, buddy.
Hope you have a plan. God, please save us. Save us from the devil, please. Y'all, I'm about to have a panic attack. This is our country. Our country. This is awful. God, please save us. Please.
Please. Please.
President Trump.
So there's like a couple of these videos. Whoa. Accidentally clicked the wrong button. There's a couple of these videos I saw circulating that are really, really, really funny. If anyone has a couple more, like, feel free to send them to me. But yeah, I mean, like, you've got, like, a whole group of people that, completely and unironically thought that, like, they were going to, like, destroy the government and overthrow, like, whatever. There were literally, like, thousands of people that stormed through the Capitol thinking, like, hey, we're going to take over and win. And then that didn't happen. And it's, here's another video. Here's another video.
So, who else is feeling just a little...
This is good.
Just a little... like, went too far down the rabbit hole. Now I'm back out again. And if nothing happens on the 20th, how many of you are going to feel stupid as hell? I can't do it anymore. And who the fuck is Q? Who is it? Who is this person? Because none of it has come true. And I was just thinking, like, what if this person knows that none of this stuff is true and they're just messing with people, like getting inside their heads?
What if they're just messing with people?
Oh, no. I thought something would happen today in Trump's speech. Nothing.
Nothing. Wow. Okay, so they're just messing with people. It's almost like, and I know, hear me out, Q started on an anonymous message board where teenagers could say whatever they wanted, and then people that were of the, let's say, boomer mindset, whether or not they are boomers themselves, did not know that this was an anonymous message board, and then clicked on that anonymous message board thinking it was real, and those teenagers were just making fun of them the whole time. It's almost like that's what we've all been saying for the last couple of years. Like, I have interacted with so many of these people doing my YouTube show, especially throughout the summer. I have interacted with so many of these cue balls. And it's like, I'm telling you, like, every time I tell them, it's like, y'all are being manipulated, you're dumb, and you're falling for a bunch of dumb garbage. And one of these days, you're going to realize that. And I'm waiting for the apology. So hopefully I get a bunch of these people apologizing to me in the next couple of, just whatever. This must be what, when it comes to being right about stuff. I was totally on point about Q from the get-go. And these people are dumb. And if you disagree with me, you're also dumb. And that's basically all I've got to say on this subject. But Donald Trump supporters, and when I say supporters, I really mean fans. They're his fans. They're nothing else. They're not doing so well. So God bless them, and God bless this country, because Joe Biden's not going to bless it, that's for sure. Ooh. Hey everyone in the chat room, how's everyone going? Again, I got the monitor like down here, so I'm when I look down, it's like I'm looking at like a dog or something. Except instead of looking at a dog, I'm looking at like 50 people posting cringe in the chat. Hello, Scott. It's almost like it's an internet troll. Yeah, I know, right? Could you imagine? It's almost like, you know, there is no pizza delivery coming to your house and I just lied to you. It's almost like I literally, like, again, these people are like seeing a bunch of wine moms figuring out what a prank is for the first time in their life. Oh my God. Oh, of course, classical anti-fascist. Partially true. I think it started as 4chan shitposting, and then there was a bunch of people that saw, wait a second, there's a market for this, right? And then that's where it goes from there. Hello, Gerald. I voted for Biden. Why does Colt 45 say this is our land? Who is she talking about? I don't know I think she's talking about white people. I think. There's still hella old people who think that everything on Facebook has to be true, like how TV used to be. Yep, that's a huge thing. Last night I got booted from Don Jr.'s page. What? You got censored? Unbelievable. I miss Maxio. Same. Do you believe the Senate will impeach Trump so he cannot run for president again? I think there's a very high likelihood that he will get convicted in the Senate and barred from office. Absolutely. Yes. My answer is yes. MAGA copium is nice, but Q copium is pharmaceutical grade. Absolutely. It's the fentanyl of copium. So again, I don't really have that long of a show planned for today. You know, I've been a little busy. We're doing stuff. We're hanging out. There's a lot going on in my life, so apologies if some of these shows are going to end up on the shorter side. When I do get back home, of course, I will be back at it. I will be doing some pretty nice content, I think. Hopefully, y'all will be content with the content that I put out. But, you know, I got a couple more things I'm going to talk about, and then I'm probably going to peace out. So, I saw this, and this, you know, this is one of those things that it's like, I saw it, and I haven't seen it, right? Like, so this is one of those things where it's like, okay, there's two people, both of which I know are dumb motherfuckers. There's, you know, a platform that they're on that I know only dumb motherfuckers would talk on. And so I haven't seen the video yet, but I'm sure it's good. Let's watch.
Cohen actually suggested that his Republican colleague, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, aided with the Capitol riot by conducting a large tour of the Capitol before the breach. In a statement provided to Fox News, Congresswoman Boebert called the claim baseless, disgusting. Congresswoman Boebert joins us now, the author of...
Can we talk about how Sean Hannity pronounced Boebert like 13 different ways in this like 20-second introduction?
Brand new book, by the way, bestseller Firebrand, Matt Gaetz. Congresswoman, my understanding is this was not reconnaissance. This was a tour for your family.
This was my family where I was being sworn.
And then they have cans of soup. Force. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Sworn in as a newly elected member. This was my family, Sean, coming to celebrate this moment where I was being sworn in as a newly elected member of Congress. This is absolutely disgusting. There has been more than 30, there's been about 30 members of the Democratic Party who signed on to a letter asking for an investigation of the so-called reconnaissance tour. And there's not a shred of evidence. You have Representative Steve Cohen, who went on television saying that I was definitely a part of this, bringing my family to our nation's nation's capital to celebrate this moment with me. And it's just absolutely disgusting and baseless. It just shows their hypocrisy on full display.
All right. Matt Gaetz, it doesn't get any worse than that. I mean, but this has been the broad sweeping generalization that conservatives, Republicans...
Yeah, I haven't read through this article yet, but I do know that there's an article floating around, and, you know, it's totally possible as part of it. Alleged that her husband is involved in, let's just say, some really bad stuff. So again, now I haven't read this article. Maybe I'll read it tomorrow on tomorrow's show. I totally might. But again, this whole, like, you know, these are just tours for my family. I don't know.
And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family.
Support insurrection. When everybody condemned it immediately, like we condemned the riots and those that weren't peaceful over the summer, something Democrats didn't do.
Now, this is one of those things that it's like, it's a pure, bizarre fan fiction. First of all, the Democrats were, of course, condemning all of the protests against police brutality in the summer. Remember, Joe Biden was going out there saying anarchists should be prosecuted with the highest extent of the law. They were overwhelmingly against the protests, but that doesn't matter in Fox News land. The reality of the situation just doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, sure, the Democrats were the first and foremost ones cracking down. I mean, again, they're all democratically controlled cities. Fox loves to talk about how they're democratically controlled cities. So a democratic city controlled by Democratic politicians is using tear gas on their citizens, and you're claiming the Democrats are just endorsing their citizens rioting and looting in that world that they live in? What? What? Doesn't make any sense, because they're dumb. They're dumb as dingo dung. Seriously, check it out.
You're absolutely right, Sean. I guess they've caught us. Lauren Boebert's giving recon tours for insurrectionists. I abducted the Lindbergh baby. Jim Jordan knows what happened.
And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
This was on the grassy knoll. I guess to go along with these very fake allegations against Republicans that we see, there are real consequences
and then
for
they
our
have cans
fellow
of
Americans
soup.
who are being erased in the digital space, who are being targeted in real life and in the flesh. We're entering a period of...
First you get erased in the digital space, and then you get targeted in the flesh. They rip and sear your flesh off. Oh no!
Time where Joe Biden tells us to accept unity, but that unity appears to be at the expense of anyone who offers dissent or disagreement. They don't...
So, okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, so unity is when you storm the Capitol building trying to hang the vice president of your own party, by the way, so your guy. You want to hang all of your leaders in the name of Donald Trump. That's unity. That's great. That's fantastic. But when Joe Biden or Cory Bush is like, hey, 14th Amendment Section 3, maybe we should talk about this. All of a sudden, oh, are you trying to censor me? Are you trying to steal my flesh? You're trying to censor me in the battlefield of ideas?
Don't want to just have a debate or a discussion. It appears they want to cancel us from the public square altogether. I'm glad we got folks like Lauren Boebert fighting for America. She can count on our support.
Now, Congress...
The music. I gotta, like, get glasses so I can do this. I gotta start using my glasses as a prop. Like, oh, yes. The only problem is, like, I actually use glasses to see. Right, I don't use them as a prop because I use them to fucking see, unlike Sean Hannity, of course, so he just plays with them.
Woman Bobart, I can see you going for the firebrand title and taking it away from Matt Gaetz. That seems to be an emerging theme. Matt, you got some competition, just saying.
I'm so happy to serve alongside of Matt. This is truly an honor, and I wish there were more people in Congress just like us who are here for the right reasons, serving the American people.
All right. Thank you both. We'll continue straight after this.
The music, I can't. The music, it's like, the music is so bad. Like, the music, literally, it's like you're playing, like, Call of Duty or something, and, like, you know, the mission cutscene is ending, right? You're getting ready to, like, start, like, you pick up your controller, right? You're ready to play the game. The music is getting in, right? Like, what is this? Listen to it.
Serving the American people.
All right. Thank you both. We'll continue.
I'm just jamming here. Right? Like seriously though, like what the fuck? What the fuck? This is a bunch of garbage. It's just so stupid. What a dumb show. Hosted by dumb people. And of course when they get caught.
And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
They're innocent people. Oh my god. Motherfucker. Hello, Patty. Hello, Tim. Hello, Jenna. Hello, 36 SETI. Hello, Drello Stams. Hello, Bongo. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry if I miss you. Hello, Addie. Hello, Jenna. I don't know if I said that already. Hello, Spoopy Penguin. Hello, Virgus. Hello, Reality. You can tell my location judging by this. This is my location. So as long as this is where I'm at, this is where I'm at. The most important content, bullying the fuck out of Biden and the DNC. Of course. Don't you worry. I'm going to bully the fuck out of Biden. But right now I just have limited time. So, but I'll do my full unpackings and all that crap. Am I the only one seeing a huge delay between sound and video? I hope that that is not the case. But it might be the case. So, I apologize if that's the situation. But there's really, and I do mean really, nothing I can do about it. And again, that I know it makes me really upset to say that out loud. But that's the situation. So. I apologize, but again, like I'm using Wi-Fi and everything, so like there might be technical difficulties. It might happen, etc. So yeah, there's breaking news. This is actually something that I think probably like it's breaking news. Okay, alright. This is something that, again, you might not know my credentials. I'm in a different location, but I've been repping Antifa for a while. I'm actually the czar of communications for Antifa. And so now that Joe Biden has officially been sworn in as president, and is the president, the jig is up, everyone. So there's this video that's making the rounds. And I need to address it as the czar of social media and communications for the anti-fascist agenda, which, by the way, incorporates a lot of the transgender ideologies, of course. So this video has been circulating, you know, and needless to say, it exposes us, as you can tell. Holy schmoly. Antifa.com now redirects to whitehouse.gov. First they took Portland and Seattle, now they're taking over the White House. Let's watch. So as you can see, Antifa.com. And then they click that and then it starts loading. It starts loading. Okay, we're loading up Antifa. We're going to go look at Antifa's website. Right? We're going to go load up. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're at the White House. Isn't that unbelievable? Isn't that unbelievable? Can't believe it, folks. Can't believe it. So, again, Antifa has now latched onto the White House. It's true. You saw it on Twitter. This is totally not satire, of course. And this is real. And what we're going to do about this, I don't know. But something must be done. Don't know what that is. But and I'm totally not just going to, like, you know, lay in bed and do nothing. Because something has to be done. And, there you go. Oh, my lord. I should probably stop screaming. Anyway. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, the Wi-Fi should explain, problems, hopefully. Did I hear that the first Biden decision's re-enactment agreement also mandatory masks wearing? No, mandatory mask wearing is not. It's mandatory mask wearing basically means nothing. It means nothing, because federal property means the whole country. The whole country is federal property. That's the whole point of having a country. So the whole country is federal property. But what they mean by that is it's like only if you're at a courthouse or is the mandatory mask mandate. Why the hell are all of you not hitting the like question? That's a great question. Again, today's show might be a little shorter than usual. Probably going to go relatively soon. This morning I had some diuretic experiences. And I feel that coming on pretty shortly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my last segment for the day. And we'll get on with it. So, one Bernard Sanders, and there is only one, was spotted. He was identified via a long series of, clues that led to the location of a one Bernard Sanders at the inauguration. And so when Bernie was spotted, he was discovered through ancient archaeological tools combined with other fields of scientific expertise. He was discovered, he was uncovered, and he was covered in what people are claiming are mittens. And so people are smitten with his mittens, and this is a little snippet of him being interrogated on live television. Again, how dare you, Bernie? This is CBS. How dare you, Bernie Sanders? You're a socialist, and yet you've got mittens? Explain yourself.
Senator Sanders, I know we have to go, but I don't know if you've checked your Twitter feed. People have lots to say about your outfit today. Some say he looked like he was going to shovel snow. Some say he looked like he was standing in line at the post office. People are loving your gloves. Do you want to talk to us about your attire today? What you had in mind?
Well, in Vermont, we dress warm. We know something about the cold, and we're not so concerned about good fashion. We want to keep warm, and that's what I did today.
Well, mission accomplished, sir. Mission accomplished.
So again, socialist Bernie Sanders was caught with mittens on. It's unbelievable. Personally, this guy again is currently going to be the chairman of the Budget Committee in the Senate. This guy is going to be controlling all of our money, and yet he wears mittens at an inauguration? What? Right? Like, do you want someone who wears mittens controlling your money? Personally, I don't. And, that's about it. So, anyway, I'm glad that even though Bernie Sanders was, of course, not the one being inaugurated yesterday, though he should have been, but I'm glad that he, even though that was a situation, is still managing to somehow make it up on top. Like, the whole thing's about Biden, and yet on Twitter, everyone's concerned with Bernie. So I find that to be a small victory in the battlefield of ideas. And again, this guy's a socialist, yet he wears a coat. That's a little suspect. And I think we need to appoint a special prosecutor to hopefully find out exactly what's going into that. So, we'll see, and I'll keep you posted on that. But again, I'm really interested in seeing if Marjorie Taylor Greene does do another impeachment thing today. Send me the message, send me a link to that wherever you see it. And I'm really trying to get comfortable here, but it's not possible. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, that's basically my show for today. Again, I'm doing a little bit of a shorter one today. It happens. It happens. I appreciate all of you for showing up. Again, once I'm back home, things will get back onto a regular schedule. But until then, we're a little bit of an abbreviated, abridged, a portion, like a singular portion. And yeah, so Does anyone have questions? We came for hot e-girls discussing politics. Damn right. Damn right. Good show. Gotta go. Have a nice day, eh? All right. Thank you, Bodan. You have a good one, too. What time? So, yeah. So, apparently, according to reports, apparently, they bumped me tomorrow. They want to do a show about the inauguration, according to reports. Now, again, I don't know. They said that they'll bump me until next week or whatever. I don't know. So you can go let them know that I don't know, and then maybe we can know. But they said they wanted to talk about the inauguration. I'm like, the inauguration was yesterday, right? Well, actually, it was today when we had this conversation. But, you know, it happens. What are you gonna do? I'll keep you posted. It's actually honestly a better thing for me because like I don't necessarily want to do like an interview from this setup and location. I would prefer to be back home. So I mean, it's not a huge problem. But you know, there you go. Hello, Amanda Richardson. Somehow you are as sarcastic as I am. I disagree, actually, with that assertion. I personally... Now, again, I don't know you. And it's totally possible that if I did get to know you, that you would be the winner here. But seeing as how I don't know you, and again, we can feel free to get to know each other. But I'm going to go ahead and say that I am probably more sarcastic than you are. Just, you know, based on experience. Again, I've got a lot of experience. So, again, I'm not so sure about what your situation is. But I'm very sure about my situation, given the fact that it is my situation. Hello, Ogima. Hello, Sonic. Yeah, I'm kind of wrapping up here. I know today's show is a little short, but I'm just kind of wrapping up here. Yeah, so. Does anyone have questions, comments, or concerns? Shitty? No, don't say the S word in my live stream. Have I watched Inspector Gadget? No, I have not. Hello, Hook. Those with the lowest IQ. I mean, again, like, that is very factual.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Unbelievable. You love listening to these? Well, I got a lot of them. So I appreciate that. But again, I'm going to go. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to go try to, you know, just relax a little bit. I ate a little bit too much yesterday, and so I feel a little bit sick today, so I'm going to try to get rid of that. And also I've got some stuff I need to do today, so we'll get it done. And again, if anything big happens, I might pop on for an emergency broadcast. It's totally possible. If not, I'll see y'all again tomorrow morning at 10. Hello, JL, $5. Drop it like it's hot. I'm actually not going to do that because this is a very precarious situation. If I were to drop something, it might break. So please understand. And I will drop it later when it is more reasonable to do so. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm literally set. Like, this is the end screen. Check it out. See, I got that little thing. It says ending soon. Normally it says starting soon at the beginning, right? And then, you know, it says ending at the end. Isn't that cool? Don't you like that? See, I thought that was clever. I thought that was clever. But clearly, I think those in the chat room disagree. And so as a result, this show is over.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Oh, the hell with it, I'll move back in"? You know, it doesn't sound like a very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in?
Well, and then. But you have to go home now. But you have to go home now. But you have to go home now. People.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
And I have a simple proposition here. I'm here to ask you for your help. Where I come from, you don't get far unless you ask. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. The good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back. Vote for the other Biden. Good news is, for me,